Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your August general reading. I've laid out the wheel, the spokes or the axes of the horoscope wheel. I'll clarify and finish off with an oracle card. And before we begin, I want to thank all of you who have liked, subscribed, shared, donated, commented. It is so deeply appreciated and definitely helps me to know that my voice is heard. So let's get started, Leo, with your overall energy. The card is the Five of Pentacles. And Leo, this is a card that indicates a sense of frustration, a sense of inner conflict. Perhaps as you are looking at new opportunities and new potentials, you are feeling a sense of not having everything that you need so that you can meet the potential that you now see available. This is a card where you may be second guessing your capacity, your resources, the willingness of others to help you as part of the frustration and sense of lagging energy that you may be experiencing. This is also a sense of aloneness as a result of some of those very same factors pressing in on you. And this is part of the wave of experience that we are navigating as you continue to look within yourself at those areas, those behaviors, those responses to opportunities that you are not happy with, that you are dissatisfied with, and your ability to recognize that a sense of inadequacy, a lack of security may be as much about your sense as it is around a community that has always been there and is available for you to provide that help, that extra advice, or even resources that you may need without minimizing your sense of self-autonomy and capacity. I'm going to turn over the 10th house card, which is the way others see you and your social opportunity right now. Your opportunity within the community shows me through the Lover's card that you have a chance to choose something that will be very positive for you, and that despite the sense of aloneness and difficulty you may be experiencing right now in addressing an opportunity, you have what it takes to discriminate and make the best choice moving forward. What I'm also feeling is that others see you as being someone who has chosen themselves. When any opportunity presents itself, the appearance that others see and admire in your actions is this ability to discriminate and choose for your highest self, for your best success. And this is something that others try to emulate. This can be a strong partnership as well, but this partnership is very much based on this renewed partnership with yourself, this renewed opportunity and recognition that as comfortable as you are with yourself, with your own goals, with your capacity, the ability to love and admire yourself is key to your ability to move forward and make best decisions. So the love and admiration that you inspire to others, this card is indicating that you have done the work to recognize that you are the foundation for that, and that that is a result of love, self-respect, self-love, and self-admiration, so that you are ensured to make the choice that will best reflect what is best for you. In the first house, the Four of Pentacles, everybody's been getting the Four of Pentacles. This is indicating your focus and your attention right now. Your perspective is on solidifying, securing your foundation, securing your base, making sure that you are protected, you are stable economically and financially, and that you have all the building blocks for any opportunity, in particular the opportunity that you are contemplating or you're involved with. But this looks like you actually securing the foundation for some particularly successful, spectacularly successful new project or creation. In the fourth house, the Queen of Swords is indicating the energy that you are holding for your own self-regard, your own work, your own unconscious work that you're doing, looking at your past. This can even be a relative that is providing guidance to you at this time. But the Queen of Swords indicates this ability to detach yourself from your powerful passions and emotions, and to actually be able to understand what is useful in among the information you're receiving, the ability to negotiate and strategize the best way forward, devising a plan, allowing a plan to unfold that allows you to continue to take in not only information, but to manage the information and the communication of others that you are welcoming at this time. The seventh house is your significant others. And the Seven of Swords is indicating to me that you have experienced some disappointments, some betrayal, perhaps some misdirection from others. The ability, the willingness to align yourself with something that may not feel good, but can feed into your sense of not being enough, your sense of not having enough, is something that is only able to impact your behaviors, your actions, if that sense of self-doubt persists. So you can only be preyed on by misinformation, wrong action of others attempting to remove the credit from you for something that you've done, or undermining your ideas, perhaps dismissing your ideas even, if you do not have the confidence within yourself to understand that even if you need help in executing something, that does not invalidate your centrality, your idea, your project, your creation, the potential you see available. So this card is really very much about picking your battles, considering information, the source of the information that you receive, so that you are not taking in all of the information unfiltered. You are not listening to others without applying that filter that you are perfectly capable of applying, that says all ideas here are not equal. I want to hear them all, but they're not all equal, and they're not all put forth with my highest good in mind. So that's, again, emphasizing this inner work that you are already doing. I'm going to clarify the Four of Pentacles in the first house with the Six of Swords in the second house, and the Six of Cups in the third house. You're having an opportunity to come back around to a relationship or a project or a communication information that you once processed before. And in this experience of this former relationship or opportunity, you have, it did not work out for you in the past. You instead experienced a lot of challenges, a lot of miscommunication. There may have been no communication even in the former scenario that you experienced in your past, but you are at this time not only releasing and accepting whatever failure this past experience was, but you're recognizing that you now can approach this same or similar opportunity with a way that balances out the terms of your engagement from the very beginning, so that you recognize that this relationship must be equal. This opportunity must serve your needs as well as the needs that you're being asked to contribute to. And so there is this balancing out that is occurring as you formulate your foundation, secure the resources that are needed to build upon this new idea that you're pursuing. The Queen of Swords in the 4th house is clarified by the Four of Pentacles in the 5th house and the Hierophant in the 6th house. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles clearly is a repeat here, and I love it when this happens. But you are very much focused not only on your foundation, but on a very creative foundation. Some aspect of your experience where you express your ideas creatively among peers. This can have to do with a creative project. This can have something to do with your children, something that you may be building or creating with them or for them. This can be you as a teacher in whatever capacity this creative effort is. And all creativity, I simply want to disclaim, is not about the arts. Any aspect of our life, anything we do has a creative dimension to it. And so it's looking like your ability to share information, to find out information and share that with others, Leo, is transforming your practice, your training or educational practice, your teaching, or even your learning opportunities at this time. Wherever you are on the spectrum of formal education or informal education, you have at this time an opportunity to learn anew and learn in such a way that you can share that information, literally teach others as opposed to modeling it. This is information that you're actually and actively sharing with others for the purpose of their similar edification that you've just experienced. The Seven of Swords in the 7th house is clarified by the King of Cups in the 8th house and the Page of Swords in the 9th house. Your heart, Leo, is really wide open, and I'm getting the sense that you are providing a kind of emotional leadership to others at this time. Others are seeking you out for support. Your story of overcoming obstacles and persevering through difficulties is inspiring others. That may be the basis even of a curriculum or of a tool that you are building for others specifically. So this is also, as you're enriching your emotional responses, your emotional wisdom, your ability to be vulnerable, but to express that creatively and authentically, is really opening you up to this awareness and sensitivity to broader perspectives around you. You're opening up your world in such a way that you are becoming aware of the various truths and versions of the truth that exist and pertain to your community, your tribe, your audiences, your student bodies, the needs of your peers, even in this situation where you are in a position to exert some leadership that has as much to do about your well-being, your emotional expansion, growth, and security. The Lovers in the 10th house is being clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. This is interesting because the Lovers is really supporting what I know of Leo's emotional and spiritual growth over the last few years, so that the capacity to know self better and to choose better, to make choices and move in the direction of personal growth, a recognition of your personal capacity and potential, is something that you are now exploring via information. You are gathering information and looking for ways to not only learn more about the wealth of information that we all contain in our unconscious minds, the ability to connect that up with the collective unconscious, and the ability to support, find out information, research the direction that we're interested in applying our efforts to, and to manage this discourse, this conversation, this discussion around these new ideas that you are privy to, new ideas that you are seeking out, that you are not passively waiting to come to you, because that information exists in abundance in your personal life. You have a lot of people giving you information with their own motives. And so as you are filtering this information that you are directly receiving, you're looking at the ways in which information is shared, gained, and explored in the current world situation, with the addition of advanced technology that makes this a much more expansive opportunity for you and gives you different ways of exhibiting your leadership that attends to our well-being, our emotional health, our capacity for love, and our ability to plan and execute successfully. I'm going to finish off this reading, Leo, with a botanical inspiration. And I've pulled the violet. And the violet keywords are faithfulness and modesty. Madame Guizot said modesty is a shining light that prepares the mind to receive knowledge and the heart of truth. I'm going to leave it here, Leo. I'm finding this oracle to be a very interesting summary of some of the energies I'm feeling. I thank you so much for your time and attention. And until next time, Leo, namaste.